All right, guys, welcome to lesson number 1 of our drum major workshop. This lesson will be dedicated to form, your overall countenance, okay? So the most important thing about a drum major is that they have a command of their ensemble, okay? So not only do you have to know how to conduct clearly, what to convey in the music, how to connect with your band, you also have to be a leader. You have to be a leader on and off the field. You have to be a role model. You have to be someone who's confident, responding, changing on a dime, and you have to have a commanding presence. And that all starts with form. So when we're practicing, when we're learning, the first thing we have to do is make sure that our posture has that commanding presence and sets you up to have a clear conducting pattern. So the first thing we're going to do, and I'm doing this in my backyard by myself, so y'all forgive me. I want your toes and heels together, not first position, okay? Toes and heels together. There are a couple of reasons we do this. Number one is that it helps with your balance to pull all the energy into your core, and it also is a better look because it draws the eye upward into the hands where the beat lives. Where does the beat live? The beat lives in our hands, okay? So toes and heels together, stomach in, chest out, shoulders back, and drum majors always have their chins slightly elevated. One of the reasons we do this is it helps us communicate when we nod, when we look, when we turn. It gives us more range of motion, and again, it adds to that commanding presence. So feet together, toes and heels together, legs together, stomach in, chest out, shoulders back, chin up. I'm going to harp on that over and over and over again because it's going to become really important later on, okay? Then we go to our positioning of the arms, okay? The first thing you need to know is that from the shoulder down needs to be stable and relaxed, okay? We do not want the shoulders to come up, okay? We don't want them to move. We want this stable or still and relaxed, okay? So from shoulders down, still and relaxed. From the elbow to the wrist, this is where we move from. The elbow is our fulcrum, or where we move from. It's where all the movement originates, okay? The wrist will be slightly lower than the elbow, okay? And then we want our hands curved, but fingers together, thumbs relaxed and toward the band. Fingertips always toward the band. You're gonna hear me say that a lot as well, okay? So, shoulder to elbow, stable and relaxed away from the body, not out here, okay? Nice 45-degree angle. Wrist slightly lower than the elbow. This is our fulcrum, our moving point. Hands relaxed, curved, fingers together, thumbs toward the band, okay? At Hernando, we use what's called an arrow pattern in conducting, okay? And our conducting plane, or our tabletop, you'll hear me say that an awful lot, is about 6 inches below the chest line, okay? I know in all of your body work, you've talked about the chest line, the shoulder line, chest line. It's about 6 inches below there. So not all the way to the waist, slightly above the waist, about 6 inches below the chest line right here, okay? And that is what we call ready position, all right? And the hands come right down the shoulder line. Can you see that? Okay, see how each hand comes right down the shoulder line in front of the body. In our ready position, hands are not away from the body, hands are not hidden in front of the body. Right down this shoulder line, okay, on this tabletop, 6 inches below chest line, right above the waist. All right, and that is our ready position, okay? So just to review, toes and heels together, stomach in, chest out, shoulders back but relaxed, chin always up. Shoulder to elbow, stable and relaxed, not up, okay? Elbow is our fulcrum, our movement point, wrist slightly below the elbow, hands slightly bent, fingertips toward the band, thumbs not tucked in but toward the band as well, okay? And sorry, our tabletop, Now, this tabletop is something you need to get extremely comfortable with. This needs to be a point in space that you could hit in your sleep, okay? So I want you right now to go to the mirror and practice just standing in this position. A commanding presence you feel comfortable with, and everyone's is going to be just slightly different. It's what feels comfortable for you. Everyone has a little bit different shape, a little bit different length of the arm and hands, so you have to get comfortable with it and have a commanding presence, okay? So go to the mirror right now, get your form nice and secure so that you'll know what to look for. This needs to be set in stone because when we start conducting and adding cues and things like that, you don't have time to think about form. Form has to be in the back of your mind, already kind of set in stone, all right? All right, so go to the mirror, practice form, and I'll be back with our first lesson on tabletop use.